Back to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for logging in again. I'm excited for today's first mentorship lesson. I'm not gonna go into basics, like I'm not gonna tell you what candlesticks are, I'm not gonna tell you what is a pip, I'm not gonna tell you all those basic terminology used in forex. I think there's so much good quality videos on YouTube that explains that. I'll put a link below to Reina Tio's YouTube video on the introduction of forex trading. I think if you watch that one, you have a better understanding on what is forex, the terminology used in forex. And then if you have any questions, you can pop them in the comments below and I'll try to address them in my next videos. So thank you. So today I want to talk about order blocks. You really have to understand how to use order blocks in order to become profitable in trading. Because if you do not understand order blocks, you might use them wrongly, and if you use them wrongly, they might not be effective in your trading style. For example, you might see a bullish order block in a bearish market. That will not work. I like to call it the negative order block. So you must always try to understand the direction of your market. When you know direction of your market, then you understand how to use the order blocks. So at first, there's what's called institutional order flow. So you have to know where the institutions are putting their money at to understand order block. So with an order block, I've put some notes in the corner there. So with order blocks, we're gonna do for bullish order block. I will not do the definition for a bearish order block because the vice versa of this is true. So you just have to understand. Maybe in another video in the future I will do a bearish order block, but here I can also show you an example of a bearish order block. So here, okay, so the lowest candle of price bar with a down close, that is the most range between open to close and is near support level. How do you validate this? When the price high of the lowest down close candle of price is traded through by a later formed candle or price bar. When price trades higher away from the bullish order block and then returns to the bullish order block candle or price bar high, this is a bullish order block, and that's where you can enter your market. So what am I talking about? I have an example here. So the market was coming down. The market retraced down. Can you see? Here, this is a down movement, down movement. That's when remember when I said that when this high is violated by a later candle, here it's violated by a later candle. And remind you, we are in a bullish market. If you see this in a bearish market, ignore it. The price is violated, and at a later stage, price decided to come back into this area. You can then take your entry from here as a buy. So what you can do is you can actually set your limit here where I put this line. That's where you enter. And then there is what we call the mean threshold of the order block. So what is the mean threshold of the order block? It's 50% through the order block. So like you can take your Fibonacci. I hope you know how to use a Fibonacci tool. It's just a tool. You draw it. After drawing it, you can measure 50%. That's halfway through here. Okay, so halfway through. So sometimes it might go to the mean threshold of your order block and then it goes up. So if you're trading, it will be safe to put your stop loss below this main threshold. That is if you're on a higher time frame. But if you're on lower time frame, say the 15-minute time frame or the 30-minute time frame, it's more wiser to put your stop loss below the previous low, because sometimes it might push a little bit lower than that. So yeah, that's your order block. Can you see what happened? Price was going down, it went up, you do not enter anywhere here, and then when price later came back down, that's when you look for entries and then you enter. So some of these entries I'm gonna teach you in later videos how to stream down, like you have seen your order block, but you can stream down into a lower time frame, like the 1 minute time frame, and you get the perfect entry. So yeah, that's it about order blocks. Now let me show you practical examples of order blocks. I'm just deleting this useless stuff. So let me show you practical examples of order blocks. Okay, so can you see that this market is clearly bullish market? Why do I say it's a clear bullish market? Let me show you. Okay, can you see higher, lower high, higher, can you see what I mean? That it's a clear bullish market. It's been creating higher highs and lower highs. Those are other things that you will learn in Reina Tio's video, that a bullish market is one that's going in an uptrend. So as you can see, this market is going in an uptrend. So we want to look for order blocks in this market. So look at this one. The market came down here. I had shaded these areas already to show your order blocks. So can you see what happened? The market, the previous, can you see what I'm talking about? The previous high got violated here. It went up. Then at a later stage, price decided to come down into the same region. So you could have taken your buy here and put your stop loss. Remember, we said the mean threshold just below, midway through. So you could have put in your stop loss like somewhere here. So your drawdown was gonna be easy. And look, it looks like magic. Price went up, came down, and look at this powerful, impulsive movement to the upside. And then as it moved to the upside, it created another order block here. Can you look? Price came up, came down, but look what happened here. When price came down, it went below the mean threshold, so our stop loss would have been hidden unless you put your stop loss below this low. But yeah, these are one of the times where you can accept the loss. But you see, price kept on coming back in this region, so it means that you could have looked for more order blocks as price came for this region. For example, here, you could have put here. But still, when price came back, it went hit your order block. So there wasn't a very good entry here, but some traders might have taken it and risked a little bit more. But there was no perfect entry in this region in terms of our order block theory. Then we come back here again. So price retraced down here, and it was an impulsive movement. Here, if I was watching the market, I would have expected the price to come back down into this order block before it goes up. But unfortunately, it didn't. It just came back, formed equal lows, then went up. But when equal lows are formed, what do we know? We know that there is liquidity below, and then there is an order block. So I know that definitely price at a later stage is going to come back down into this order block before it rallies up again. So you could still leave your buy limit here, because you know that price is definitely going to come back to collect the pool of liquidity in this area. So yeah, let's go. Look what happened. Price went up, then at a later stage price decided to what, to come back down. And when it came back down, it was a beautiful entry. That's what they call a sniper entry. Your entry would have been perfect, and then it rallies up, goes above the previous high. So you could have taken your profit just above this previous high. So I have shown you bullish order blocks. So this is a bullish order block. I want to show you an example of a bearish order block. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, I found one. Look here. Price went down. It went down, so it went below. It went below this previous high. It went down, and look, at a later stage price decided to come back up into this order block. So you could have made your entry here. It would have been a good entry. And when it came down, it ranged a little bit. I know you'll be frustrated being in the market for this long, because you're waiting for the down movement, and yeah, some might fear, but if you know your direction of the market, you'll be okay. But at this stage you might not know your direction of the market, because it has been going up. So yeah, it may be tricky. So but it's been creating what, lower lows. So you are getting the idea that the price there might be a price action reversal. It might now be in a bearish environment. So price came back down up here, and now it started to go down. So that's one example of a bearish order block. Let me look for another one. Okay, can you see here? Can you see here? Price went below, it came back, and it went down. That's a bearish order block. Let me just draw it for you here. Can you see? It went in here and it went down. But again, if price has been going up like this, you do not know if this is a good entry. So you could have skipped this one, because you don't know if it's gonna go down, unless you have gone on a higher time frame and you are sure that price is in a bearish environment. But when price came here, you see, it came here, it came back to this order block, and then it sold. You could have sold here, but again your stop loss might have been hit if you are using the mean threshold, as I told you, that you can put your stop loss just below your mean threshold. But if you are on lower time frame, you can definitely put your stop loss just above the previous high, immediate previous high. But if you come back, say you were taken out, this is another order block formed. You could have entered again here, another sell. This one, your stop loss wouldn't have been hit. And just look at the beautiful down impulsive movement. And then this previous low was taken out. So it's perfect. Your take profit will be down here somewhere. So you'd have made money. So yeah, that's it about order blocks. That's it. They are really simple to use. I'll keep on uploading more videos on order blocks. There are many ways to use them. When we talk of order blocks, there are reclaimed order blocks. We're going to talk about those as well. So yeah, that's it for today's lesson. I don't want to keep on going and end up confusing you. So yeah, I'll see you next week. This is Tinashe Kagande, Kuga FX. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do share my videos. They might be helpful to someone else. Thank you.